if you guys weren't in a band, what do you think you'd be doing right now?
Trying to form a band. Because music is the only thing I like and it's the only thing I'm like really good at.
I feel like JJ's...
And for me, I'd be focusing more on like marching, percussion, and all that good shit, like drumline, and I'd be trying to like expand my musical horizons, like trying to play with like my school's jazz band, trying to form a funk band, maybe even play with a rapper. Get that feel.
Awesome. Yeah. So for some kid out there who's trying to start his own band, because I actually know a few, just like, you know, even from over here, what advice do you have for him?
Advice for him? Find a good drummer. Exactly. And pretty much, just basically don't give up. It's totally understandable that, you know, the music scene is not as lively as it should be these days, and it's really hard to find very, you know, good musicians that are into the kind of music that you are. So, but I promise you, like, if you just really work hard and, like, don't give up trying to find people, then you'll come up with something. Like, you'll find people, and, you know, and even if it's not the people who, like, you necessarily want to be in a band with, at least you're playing music, which is, you know, should be the biggest reward already. Yeah, and before, you would, like, find a person, and before you actually start playing music, try to become as better friends with them, because then that gives you the chemistry that you guys need to actually play together. Yeah, because it's a little weird going up to a total stranger to be like, hey, I heard you play bass or something, and I want you to be in a band with me, because then the whole chemistry between you guys is going to be a little odd for, you know, a little while.
All right, great. So what do you guys do in your spare time besides making music?
I just thought of that. We masturbate. We practice a lot. We hang out with our girlfriends. My loving girlfriend. That's mostly my spare time. Yes, actually, yeah. I think I hang out with my girlfriend a little bit more than I play music sometimes. But yeah, and we skate. You know, we hang out, and you know, smoke a little bud every now and then. Just, you know, just chill.
Cool, man. Alright, so who do you want to reach with your music when you're playing shows or when you're just recording or writing the songs?
Anyone really who enjoys our music, really. We don't try to limit ourselves to anyone. If you could be a punk and want to listen to us, that'd be cool. If you could be some jock on the football team, if you want to listen to us, awesome. We don't try to restrict the people who try to listen to us. Anyone who enjoys it, I guess. Mm-hmm.
Awesome. So, what's your biggest problem with the music industry right now? Not necessarily the punk scene, but the music industry in general.
That it's all pretty much the same shit over and over again. It's just, like, take Katy Perry, for example. She's a pair of tits. Yes, she is. Yeah, she is. Who just kind of has, like, a decent, feel-good message, and who plays pretty crappy pop music, and pretty much you can, like, compare her to anybody else, any, like, pop artist these days, and it's all about the same shit, too, which I have a problem with. It's like, it's all either about love, sex, or something like that. But I'd say 90% of, like, the big music business right now, that's what it's about, because no one really wants to make a statement about anything, because it's safer. It's safer to just, you know, talk about the same shit over and over again. Mm-hmm. I've noticed that it's all about pretty people, honestly. That's what I've noticed.
I feel you. So, what are, like, some of the main topics that you guys touch upon in your music? As far as, like, politics go, or as far as, like, society goes? Because I know you're very, like, politically driven band.
We pretty much, you know, we write about pretty much anything. It's just, we seem to have sort of more of a direction of something of, you know, commenting on, you know, society and the world we live in. It's just, we really write about anything that we're feeling personally. It could be political, or it could be personal or emotional, or anything like that, really. We don't limit ourselves to what we can write about. I just listen to what they play, and I just hit stuff really hard. But he's getting good at it.
I mean, if you're going to hit something really hard, you may as well practice, right?
Pretty much.
Yeah. So as a band, playing shows, what's your weirdest experience you guys have ever had?
Weirdest experience?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, we were playing a show at the Garage Shop, and we were all warming up, And this dude comes in with like a suit on, a snapback hat, and big yellow headphones around his neck. And he goes, "Yeah, guys, this is nice." And it was just really weird, it was really awkward. And then, basically, that was my weirdest experience. My weirdest experience at a show would probably have to be, I'm not trying to bash, I'm not going to say any names, but there was this one band that, you know, we met at the same show, actually, and they were nice guys, but they got up on stage, they literally sounded like complete horseshit. Like, literally, like, it sounded like horseshit. It sounded like they picked the instruments out of the dumpster before the show, and then just decided to play. Yeah, you ever heard the Guitar Hero, like, sound that when, like, you miss a note, it goes, imagine, like, a whole set of that. It was god-awful.
Oh, shit. Okay, so I know that we already went over this, but it's my last question, and just for the people listening, I know you already said that you were... Any side projects going on?
Side projects? Well, actually...
Yeah, the names of the side projects.
I am playing with both bands. A lot of people from Soul, you know, Steve Prino, Winston Crees, and Bobby Vanderlist. I am playing in We Are Nature, which is a pop-punk band. If you've ever heard of 4 Year Strong, that's what we sound like. And then a band called I'm the Sky, which is really lighthearted pop-punk, which is just makes you want to dance.
Awesome, man. So,
and also at the moment, I'm actually I'm trying to start a sort of a solo thing too. Just basically an acoustic, just me playing acoustic shit really, and just trying to make something of it. And also, hopefully, sometime in the relevant future, like we hope to start some kind of ska band, because that's just a fucking ska band. I mean, why would we not want to start a ska band?
I don't know of anybody who wouldn't start a ska band.
There you go.
Well, if there's anybody out there who won't start a ska band, just get out of here.
Yeah.
We don't want you. Alright, speaking of the acoustic thing, I was on the YouTube, and I was just like, I was probably listening to either Rise Against or Bad Religion or something, and I found a video of somebody playing acoustic guitar, and watching it for a while, I was like, I recognized this voice. Finally reading the comments, I realized that it was Cappy from Grenade Radio, and I was completely surprised. So,
yeah, man, yeah.
Yeah, so if any of you guys listening want to listen to Cappy do his acoustic stuff, check that out. It's already posted, he has some covers up, it's great shit. You really want to hear that. It's good shit. So,
thank you, man, thank you.
Hey, you got it, man. So, anything you want to say to the people listening? You know, we're just about to wrap up this interview. Anything you want to say? Last minute messages.
I would like to quote the great Scotty Big Ginge, make a scene and start a riot, because I like that quote. Yeah.
I've never been referred to as the great Scotty Big Ginge. Only the Big Ginge Scotty, maybe.
Alright. So yeah, peace.
JJ, you got anything you want to say?
It would just be, everybody listens on music, just enjoy what you listen to, because there's going to be a lot coming your way to be good. And, yeah, we hope, and just live fast, back on.
Billy was a young boy, he made it. He made it through every stage and never looked back. He threw it all away in resistance, 'cause every waking moment had faded to black. There is a common foe from the place white as snow, drowning out the reason and no one already knows. Though my ears are bleeding, I need something new. Sad and true, through and through we sing it, and we sing whoa, 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 whoa. wanna see you again. Never wanna see you again. I'm gonna justify, I'm gonna defend. So I'll close my eyes and try to pretend that all the corruption and ignorance will end. That all the corruption and ignorance. Whoa, 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 I never wanna see you again. I'm gonna justify, I'm gonna defend.